Almost 4 years after a Tulsa businessman is shot and killed in his office, jurors convict a man who they say pulled the trigger. 2 News reporter Brandon Richard is live in downtown Tulsa with how this trial ended. Brandon?
Well, Russ, this afternoon, jurors sided with prosecutors, finding the 22-year-old defendant guilty of not only murder, but also conspiracy.
Terrico Bethel could very well spend the rest of his life in prison if a judge follows the jury's recommendation. On Friday, Bethel was found guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder for his role in the 2008 death of Tulsa businessman Neil Sweeney. Prosecutors say Bethel was hired by convenience store owner Mohammed Aziz to kill Sweeney in retaliation for Sweeney's company cutting off the gas to Aziz's store.
Terrico Bethel is the trigger man. He's the shooter. He's the one that pulled the trigger and killed Neil Sweeney. And this jury came back and said, you don't do that in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And prosecutors say this case was also very complex because several suspects were involved. One of them, Alan Shields, committed suicide last year. The admitted mastermind behind the murder plot, Aziz, took a plea deal and did not stand trial, but did testify against Bethel, saying he gave Bethel and the other co-conspirators $11,000 to kill Sweeney. After the verdict was read, Bethel's attorneys said jurors did their job.
We had a panel of 12 citizens who did what they were called to do. They heard all the evidence. They based their decision on that. We were here to make sure Mr. Bethel got a fair trial, and I think that's what we did.
Sweeney's family didn't speak to the media after the verdict, but prosecutors say they're relieved.
Are they glad that justice was done? Yes. Can they ever be happy? I don't think so.
Now, there are 2 other defendants in this case, Alonzo Johnson and Fred Shields. One of them is expected to go to trial on September 17th. As for Bethel, he'll be sentenced Tuesday morning. Live in downtown, Brandon Richard, 2 News works for you.